In our last video, we talked about Yalao passing down the vacuum hand technique to Xiao Yan. Today's story picks up at a major turning point, the coming-of-age ceremony, a day that will determine Xiao Yan's entire future. In the Xiao clan, this ceremony is everything. If you can't prove your worth by the time you're an adult, you're basically sidelined. For Xiao Yan, this isn't just a test of his Dou Zhi Qi. It's his chance to finally silence the doubters and show the world that the genius has returned. Hey everyone, it's HKD. In today's video, I'm continuing our deep dive into the original Battle Through the Heavens novel to cover all the epic parts the anime skipped. I'm here to fill in those gaps and give you the full, uncut story of the Battle Through the Heavens universe. The anime writers skipped the next part of the story to rush the plot, so I'll be using the manhwa version to walk you through it. This way, you won't miss even one detail from the original novel. 5 stages of Dou Zhi Qi means failure, while 7 stages means you've passed. The proctor has already begun testing the younger generation of the Xiao clan. Even though Xiao Zhuan has a lot of faith in his son, he still can't help but feel a bit anxious. The coming-of-age ceremony is finally here. Yan, can you push through this final hurdle? The coming-of-age ceremony is a major event for any clan, and the Xiao clan is no exception. Many high-profile figures from Wu-Tan City have come to witness the event. Naturally, Yafei from the Mitre Auction House is also among the invited guests. In the original novel, the Xiao clan actually starts with a pretest. This initial phase is designed to weed out anyone who hasn't reached 7 stages of Dou Zhi Qi. Those who fail are assigned to various clan businesses once the coming-of-age ceremony is over. In the source material, the actual ceremony doesn't even happen until 1 month after this pretest. However, to speed up the pacing and save on production costs, the manhwa version decided to merge the pretest and the ceremony into one single event. Xiao Yan and Xun'er sat under a tree, waiting for their names to be called for the strength test. Xun'er asked with a hint of anticipation, "I wonder what their attitude toward you will be after today, Xiao Yan?" Xiao Yan replied, "My 2 brothers left for other regions after their ceremony. In the entire clan, the only people I truly care about now are my father and you." Xun'er said happily, "Well, the only person I truly care about is you." Seeing Xiao Yan and Xun'er sitting so close together, Xiaoning was absolutely fuming with jealousy. He cursed in his head, "Xiao Yan, just you wait. Let's see if you still have the guts to hang around Xun'er after you fail today." A quick side note, in the original novel, Xiao Yan's 2 brothers actually do come back home during the new year. The proctor shouted, "Xiao Mei, 8 stages of Dou Zhi Qi, high level passed." Hearing Xiao Mei's results, Xiao Yan just chuckled to himself. All that cultivation for a whole year just to hit 8 stages. And she's actually acting that arrogant. Suddenly, a sharp, annoyed voice rang out from the side, "Just hit 8 stages. You've got a big mouth for someone like you." Xiao Mei is actually Xiao Yan's cousin, and 3 years ago, they were actually on pretty good terms. But ever since Xiao Yan's Dou Qi vanished overnight, her attitude slowly shifted. She went from calling him Xiao Yan to completely ignoring him. Throughout those 3 years, only Xun'er and Xiao Zhan stayed by his side through thick and thin. While Xiao Yan's 2 brothers also spoiled him, they spent most of the year away on business and only returned for a few days during the new year. Xiao Yan smirked and said, "Oh, cousin Xiao, I thought you were away studying at the Jianan Academy?" Xiao Yu shot back sarcastically, "A major event like the coming-of-age ceremony is definitely worth coming back for. I wanted to see for myself exactly how the former great genius gets kicked out of the clan." Xiao Yan replied calmly, "Well, I'm afraid you're going to be disappointed." Xiao Yu snapped back, "You little pervert. Let's see how long you can keep acting tough." Xiao Yan shot back, visibly annoyed, "Look, I just happened to walk in on you taking a bath back then, stop bringing it up. Besides, it's not like there was much to see anyway." Xiao Yu's face turned bright red with rage. She whipped out her lash and screamed, You dare mention that again? I'll beat you until you're crawling on the floor, looking for your teeth, just like I did 3 years ago." "Cousin Xiao Yu, today is the coming-of-age ceremony. Xun'er spoke up, reminding Xiao Yu of the occasion and stopping her from attacking. Humph, Xiao Yan, I'll settle the score with you later. Xiao Yu dropped a final threat and walked away, clearly unwilling to let it go. Xiao Yan muttered to himself, Qi, what a crazy woman. Xun'er, on the other hand, started teasing him. So, Xiao Yan actually peeks at girls taking baths. Xun'er, don't get the wrong idea, it really was just an accident. In the original novel, things were actually much more intense. Xiao Yan didn't just stumble upon Xiao Yu taking a bath in the hot springs of the back mountains, he actually accidentally touched her thigh. That's why she was so furious and chased him through the entire clan to beat him up. Another detail that meant he was changed, it was actually Xiao Yan, who saw the conflict and rushed over to scare Xiao Yu off. Since Xiao Yu was already a 3-star Dou Zhi, Xiao Yan knew that Xiao Yan most likely couldn't win a fight against her at that point. Finally, it was Xun'er's turn for the test. She giggled and said, Xiao Yan, try not to be too shocked. Xiao Yu thought to himself, wait, could this girl have already advanced to become a Dou Zhi? A moment later, the testing stone lit up with the words, 1-star Dou Zhi. Xun'er successfully leveled up, and the audience below the stage showered her with praise for her talent. Xiao Yan remarked with emotion that he hadn't expected her to reach the rank of Dou Zhi so quickly. Yafei added with a smile, hey, the Xia clan truly is full of hidden talents. Xun'er smiled and teased, well, Xiao Yan, what do you think? Xiao Yan replied, don't get too cocky. With your talent, it would have been more of a shock if you hadn't reached the Dou Zhi level by now. Suddenly, the proctor's voice rang out, cutting through the chatter, last contestant Xiao Yan? The protagonist always makes his entrance last. Xiao Yan simply said, my turn, and started walking toward the testing platform. Xun'er cheered him on with a quick good luck, but the crowd below already started laughing at him. They were expecting the same old loser to show up. Xiao Yan looked over at his father, and Xiao Yan met his gaze with a proud, encouraging smile. Meanwhile, the two elders were already whispering, busy deciding which family business they should dump Xiao Yan into. But Xiao Yan shut them down, saying, it's not over yet. The final outcome is still anyone's guess. Xiao Yan leapt onto the stage in one fluid motion. The crowd below could hardly believe their eyes. This wasn't the walk of a defeated man. It's time to end this, Xiao Yan muttered as he slammed his palm onto the testing stone. 8 stages of Dou Zhi Qi, these words flashed across the stone and instantly stunned the entire audience into silence. In the original novel, things played out a bit differently. Xiao Yan actually showed 7 stages of Dou Zhi Qi during the Xia clan's pre-test. It wasn't until the actual coming-of-age ceremony 1 month later that he revealed he had reached 8 stages. However, to speed up the pacing and save on production costs, the manhwa version decided to merge the pre-test and the ceremony into one single event. Seeing that Xiao Yan had finally regained his strength, Xiao Yan was so overwhelmed with joy that his teacup literally exploded in his hand. Xun'er was also genuinely thrilled for him. To jump 5 stages of Dou Zhi Qi in just 1 year, Xiao Yan, you've truly created a miracle. Even Yafei couldn't help but marvel, noting that young Master Xiao Yan's talent was absolutely terrifying. She remarked that the Xia clan was destined to produce a legendary powerhouse in the future. Xiao Yan laughed and replied, haha, Lady Yafei, you flatter him too much. Meanwhile, the two elders sat there in total shock, their jaws dropping. How is this even possible? In the next video, Xiao Yan will face multiple challenges as he goes head-to-head against Xiao Ning. Can he secure the victory? Thanks for watching. If you liked the breakdown, drop a like. I'm HKD, bringing you more exclusive BTTH novel content soon. Subscribe so you don't miss out. See you in the next one. Peace.